So the Analogue Pocket has sold out in 15 minutes, 9 months before its release. So, if you guys don't know about the Analogue Pocket, it's an aftermarket Game Boy device that can also make, like, MIDI music on it. But what Game Boy games can it play? Can it do Game Boy Advance through
Yeah, it can do, like, all of the Game Boy games, and then it could, with adapters, it'll do, like, the Game Gear, the Lynx, like, all those 90s handhelds.
That's pretty cool,
Yeah,
actually.
we reported on this, like,
they announced it in October.
Yeah, I think we definitely talked about it when they announced it, right?
Yeah, for sure. It might have been like on Switch Spot, like not gonna lie.
No, I think that Dan was.
No, it was last fall.
Oh, okay. It wasn't that long ago. I don't know. Time flies. We're having fun.
Almost a year if it was last fall.
So it says here some customers claimed that the website was slow and caused them to lose their pre-orders in their cart. And then IGN reached out to Analogue for clarification, and Analogue responded, Shopify's shipping calculator slowed down by immense traffic was like the cause of this, and they're going to see a solution in the future. But I guess, how are they going to see a solution in the future if they're sold out on all their product? Like,
I don't know.
They said that they're planning on producing more.
Okay.
So they're working on producing more, but with the whole
is there something going on planet Earth right now that is affecting production of products?
Everything's business as usual,
Dude, business as usual, bro. Send the kids back to school. It's gonna be great. Let's do it. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to get off track. Let's see. We apologize to those who experienced this issue. Analogue also reiterated that it is selling the Pocket during a global... Oh, here we go. Sorry. During the global pandemic, which has made logistics more complicated. Certainly not your typical product launch. I mean, I'm just going to say, for any company or person, literally it has become the best excuse of all time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Especially if you're not a social person. I'm just like, actually I can't. I'm practicing social distancing right now, and I can't see you for a year. I'm sorry.
I mean, it definitely plays a part. Like,
for sure.
There's no... people, I don't know, people are upset with this, but, they're trying to make more, to produce more, to have more pre-orders.
Yeah.
So, they're trying. It's not like they're just being like, that's all you get. Deal with the scalpers.
Dude, I'm not. Please don't, guys. I beg you. I've made a video on my channel, like, forever, like 2 years ago almost, that, like, when the SNES Classic was coming out, or the NES Classic, one of the two, and I was just, like, begging anyone who saw my video, do not buy from scalpers, because if you stop the demand from scalpers, then they will stop doing it.
Yeah, and then, so there's already... people are selling these online
you can
already.
just buy a pre-order on eBay
for 3 times the price.
Yeah, I think I saw one that was like $500.
Yeah, that's insane. That's insane.
It's also hilarious, and this is not that big of a tangent, but they're also selling PS5s on eBay, and it's like, dude, you don't have the pre-order; they don't exist.
Yeah, I don't understand selling pre-orders, because like something can happen to the pre-order, could get canceled. You might not actually. They might not actually have the pre-order. Like,
didn't something happen to like one of your guys' Switches or something? Or no, am I thinking something else?
No, my Switch had a weird pre-order issue. Like, I ordered it online from Walmart, and then I tried to pick it up in store, and they like wouldn't let me. So.
Oh, I remember that, but they ended up selling you one.
Yeah, they let me buy it anyway.
I pre-ordered a Super Nintendo Classic, and they like canceled it on me.
Oh yeah, that was a big issue.
Dude, that's so obnoxious.
That turned out
to we let out too many pre-orders. Like, we didn't actually have that many. Sorry.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
but, I mean,
they eventually became in stock though. That was nice.
Yeah, that turned out to not be that big of an issue.
Yeah,
which is nice.
Oh, go ahead.
Which I feel like that's going to be this issue. Like, there can't be that much demand for this, right? Like, there's not millions and millions of people that want this.
I think there's way more demand that they. I think. How many did they have that they only had it up for like 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Like 200 of them?
like 10,000.
Yeah, maybe like 10,000, 20,000, or something like that. Because like, I'm just trying to be realistic. Like, how many people actually play Game Boy games anymore?
I mean, well, I do. But that's not that's like totally not the norm. Like, who?
But it's also like, if you want this, you probably don't have a working Game Boy, but you have all your games or something.
Yeah.
So you want to play Game Boy games.
It's also like a collector's piece. Like, it's so weird. It's such a weird product. Like, it's a Game Boy, but then you can buy a dock for it. And then I remember talking back in last year about when it was first announced, like, are you going to get the dock with it, or do you have to buy the dock? You have to buy the dock. It's $100.
It's separate.
Right, the whole dock thing.
Yeah. So this thing costs the same amount if you get the $200 Game Boy plus the dock. It's the same price as a Nintendo Switch.
Dude, to play Game Boy games.
Yeah, to play Game Boy games. It's a cool piece, but I don't know.
Well, Nintendo hasn't really released any games this year, so like maybe people need something to play. Shots fired. You made 3 games, Nintendo. Come on.
There might be something going on this year, you know.
I don't want to hear.
Hold my breath.
No, he is saying like there's something happening globally.
Oh. I thought he was going to.
I think something's in the pipeline for Christmas.
There's no way they can't. There's no way they could go the holiday season with Paper Mario and Animal Crossing. There's no way.
I mean, Animal Crossing is definitely going to be the highest selling game of all time on Switch.
Yeah, it's going to sell well, but it's like you need something new.
I mean, I need something. What am I going to buy besides a PlayStation? They can't just have like all their competitors just like soak up all the money for Christmas time. They need to do something.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the Pocket. So I have a ton of Game Boy games, but I also have a Game Boy Color, a Game Boy Pocket, and a Game Boy Advance SP, and a Game Boy player on my GameCube. So I don't need this. I just want it.
I think it's cool because like
the screen is
it looks like you're like emulating it, but you're actually playing like the legit cartridge.
Yeah.
Can you buy, like, do they have a store on there, or do you have to have the games?
I think it's just you have to plug in the game.
Yeah, it's all hardware.
Okay.
Which is interesting. I don't know. You know what it's gonna do is it's gonna the aftermarket sales of Game Boy's games is going to go sky high. There's going to be probably going to have problems with replica games, dupes and stuff.
Gonna be
I'm kind of worried about that. A lot of like, it's already rampant with the Pokemon games. So like, I would imagine that like 6 golden coins is going to get like, you know, a bunch of dupes made. Because I feel like the homebrew community is like not that hard to, you know, make a Game Boy game.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know how that works, but don't the batteries die? Like these games are 20 plus years old.
If there's like a clock functionality in the game.
Yeah, other than like Pokemon Gold had a clock, so that one had a battery in it, but like most of the other games don't.
Okay. But like Fire Red, Leaf Green, which didn't have a clock, that doesn't die.
Mm-hmm. And even if it does die, there's literally one screw. You have to get a special screwdriver, but you just take it out, and it's a watch battery. You just put a new watch battery in.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to my Game Boy games. I don't know if I sold them or I just lost them or something. I have one Game Boy game.
What is it?
It's Dave Miro's BMX.
Brad. Is it a Game Boy Color game?
Yeah, it's a Game Boy Color game.
Yeah. I remember that game.
Yeah, so that's all I got. So I would have to buy games for this as well. Which I guess I don't even know how to do that. I would have to buy them online or something.
I actually found a few Game Boy games that was in the middle of my move. They're just like crammed in like different places. Like I found like a Jungle Book one, and I found like Spider-Man and like
Spider-Man.
Wait, it wasn't exclusive to a PlayStation back then?
Yeah, it was on a Nintendo system. Crazy.
I remember playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 so much on Game Boy Advance, and I would try to find that again. And
dude, that game is awesome.
Yeah.
It's like 3D and plays really
You
well.
can play Spider-Man in that game too.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man's unlockable.
Spider-Man's in everything.
What's the next story? Oh, never. Yeah, maybe we can talk about Spider-Man during that too.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. So, let's see. Shouldn't a pre-order for a product 9 months away from release be used to gauge interest? I mean,
what I meant by that was like, should it just be open pre-orders, and like you may not get it the day it comes out, but like you put your order in.
Oh, so they can make more.
I don't like that.
Yeah, but if like you didn't order it the first day, why do you expect to get it the first day it comes out?
Wait, if I didn't order it,
like if you didn't order it, like let's say like the first few days, like there's like let's say they had more stock to start with. There was like a window period of like if you ordered during this time, like you'd get the first batch. But like
yeah,
if
so
you
they
ordered
should open
a few months
yeah,
down,
they should. I think in a month or so, or a couple weeks or so, once they get their ducks in a row, I think they should reopen pre-orders that just say when we can make stock again, you can buy it, and then they should just take like a second wave of pre-orders. So, but I think it should be 100% separate. Like they should sell out, and then they should make a new thing at a different time. Otherwise, I think people get really upset if some people get it and others don't. If it's not very clearly like
yeah, but like when you're on the website ordering, it'll say this is not for launch day. Like if you're pre-ordering it, you're not going to get it launch day if they've already sold out of the first wave.
Are we in a scenario where we're back in the past, or is this right now? What hypothetical are we talking about?
Let's say like the pre-orders never closed, but they updated the website so that it said we have sold out day one. You can still pre-order.
I'm down for that, but like it has to like very clearly say that. Like,
that's what I'm saying should have happened.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm totally down for that. I think they should do that. I think that's a super smart idea.
So I see this more of a financial aspect. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times, the pre-order stuff, the funding goes to manufacturing the product, but also like you have to hit certain benchmarks to get that cost that you could get like a profitable product. So like they have
to be able to buy that stuff in bulk so that you could even produce it at that cost point.
Yeah. So maybe theirs is you need 10,000 units, and maybe they thought they were only going to sell 10,000 units. Mm-hmm. And then if it went over that, it wouldn't be cost efficient until you hit the next 10,000 units. So it's like a weird cost benefit analysis. Does that makes any sense? So it might not have to do anything with like you can't just make one, like somebody orders one and then you make that one product, because that's like a custom made thing, and you're gonna be spending a lot of money doing that. So they need to do it in
maybe
bulk.
they just like keep opening and closing this pre-order thing. They're like, okay, got another 10K. Okay, we're good with that. All right, open up a new one.
Yeah, they could do something like kind of like a Kickstarter where it's like if you hit this certain amount, we'll produce it. If we don't hit this, we won't produce it, and you'll get your money back.
Yeah, get your money back. That's interesting.
I mean, that's the financial aspect I see in it. Like it might not have anything to do with, if 3 of us want to buy it and they need to sell 100 of them, they might just not do it for the 3 of us.
I mean, but we could all buy 33 of them.
Yeah, sure. And then sell them
on eBay for profit.
We'll actually make a lot of money. All right, let's talk about this off stream because...
All right, okay. Let's move on here. All right, so let's see. Do you think you will order one if they open up again? Heck yeah. What do you guys think? Would you order one if the pre-orders opened up again?
I think I would, yeah.
How much are they?
They're $200.
They're a little pricey.
Oh, and then $100 for the dock.
Yeah, but do you really need the dock? I don't know if you would need the dock.
No, I don't want the dock. I wouldn't want it. I already have the dock. I got the dock attached to my GameCube.
Could you imagine playing a Game Boy game on like a 55-inch TV?
Yeah. No.
What's that scaling gonna look like?
I mean, I do it on a 28, 27-inch monitor, and it looks bad. It looks real bad.
Well, I think weren't they were toting that the scaling was gonna be good. I don't know, but yeah, that's another $100. So you're paying $100 for the dock, and then $200 for and then whatever the adapters are. I don't know how much the adapters are.
Are they gonna have cool like borders like the Super Game Boy did, where you could like draw on the sides? Do you guys remember that?
Yeah,
do you guys have
I don't
Super
know if
Game
they'll do
Boys?
that.
No, I didn't have that.
Oh, dude, it's so cool.
I wonder
accessory.
I wonder if we know anybody that got one. They got a pre-order in.
I have to ask. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely have the library to purchase this. I'm confused. I guess I'm just confused how it's like why it's so popular. Like it's kind of breaking my brain because it's like you have to have these real games to use this product. Do you think people were confused at all? That's a question I have. Do you think people were confused as to what this product is? Maybe. And they're like, "Oh, I can like play all these Game Boy games." It's like, "Yeah, but do you own them?"
Maybe.
I mean, for the people I've seen on Twitter complain and stuff, they seem kind of like passionate about it. So I don't. So I don't know if they're just like, I have no idea. I'm just buying it because I like Game Boy stuff.
Maybe, but also people on the internet just like to get mad about stuff, which we talk about every single week.
Hey, that will be our next story as well.
That's true. It will be our next story. So, guys, if you're listening to the audio podcast, just keep listening. Otherwise, tune in a couple of days, and we'll have the next story up for you. Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the other stories this week, and let us know how you felt about this story down in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. We'll talk to you all next time.